Welcome back, everyone, to Out of the Park Baseball 21 Angels franchise here in the 2022 postseason. We are facing off against the Oakland Athletics for the wild card. This is going to be a one-game wild card. Let's see what happens here. Jacob deGrom on the mound, and we win 12-1 in a blowout game. The A's pitching was terrible, and our pitching was great. deGrom, 7 1/3, 2 hits, 1 earned, 10 strikeouts. Only 2 walks. Hernandez finished out the game for us. Offense was on point. Trey Turner 3 for 3, Trout 3 for 4, and everybody else got a hit except for Rendon. So great wild card game for us. And now we have to face the Houston Astros, and they actually won game 1, 7-4, because I was not paying attention. So I actually want to get Ohtani out there. And we're going to go with a 4-man rotation. And hopefully he's well rested. Yes, he is. Okay. So we're going to get Ohtani out there for game 2 against Forrest Whiteley. And the Astros win 3-0. Josh James on the mound against Jacob deGrom for game 3, and we win 12-5. Chris Sale versus Chris Bassett for game 4, and we win 9-2. So game 5 is going to be Ohtani versus McCullers. Let's just make sure Ohtani is rested. All right, he is. And we lost 8-3. Man, that sucks. We were so close. Let's see who wins the World Series. Astros win the division, or the league championship, and then they sweep the Mets in the World Series. So Astros are the World Series champions, and can't complain too much about that. I love the Astros, but I wanted to win one more as the Angels, and we're going to have to go another season to try and win. Jacob deGrom did void the last year of his contract, so that's going to be a rip. Thankfully, Ian Kennedy failed to meet his criteria. He was terrible for us. Chris Sale voided his last year of his contract. The owner is happy with the season result, but he's not happy with profit. And let's see, he wants us to reach the playoffs, improve team runs against, sign Benintendi to an extension, have a final balance of $24 million, and build a championship team. Obviously, $240 million for payroll. Brian Goodwin is retiring at age 31. That's odd. Contract extended for another 2 years. Team trainer is leaving. We do have the top prospect, Garrett Whitlock, apparently, and Aaron Hernandez are top prospects. The MLB is also expanding. 2 teams for the 2023 season. So we'll have to see where that's happening at. But, 2 new teams. So that might actually help our chances. Choose expansion teams. Okay, so we get to actually name them. Well, I know that a team in Texas obviously makes sense. El Paso probably not. I know San Antonio has been trying to get a team, so probably San Antonio would make a lot of sense for a team trying to go to the West, AL West especially, and I think that makes a lot of sense. So we're going to do San Antonio instead of El Paso. Plus, San Antonio is a pretty big metro area. It gives us another rival to face against in the AL West. Now, in terms of team names, I'm not sure. We can always go back and change that. San Antonio. Texas. There we go. So, well, I guess something to do with the Alamo, maybe. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Let's go with the Banditos for now. Can always change that. And then it would make more sense to also add an NL West team, I think. And I think an obvious place in the West that doesn't have a team, and this would be a good NL team, is Portland. And we'll go with the Pioneers, if I can spell that. That's probably wrong. Let me just check that real quick. Yeah, no two N's on that one, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, so Pioneers, Portland Pioneers and San Antonio Banditos, and let's just make that abbreviation make sense. Obviously, they're not in Memphis, so we'll do Portland, Oregon. All right, next step. Yeah, okay. Fill team, new teams with coaches. No. Schedule expansion. 25 players. We're going to auto protect players with less than 6 years. Limit picks from a single team to probably 3. Yeah, 3 makes the most sense. Okay, so we'll expand the league. And this should be interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys later.